children, welcome to SR Concepts. I am Ravi Verma and in this video that is from the chapter number 3rd of your chemistry. The title of the chapter is Atoms and Molecules. So in this video I am going to start the next topic, that is atomic mass. So dear students, atomic mass, the concept was actually given by Dalton in his atomic theory. So if you remember the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory, uh, you will remember that there was a postulate in which he said that atoms, all the atoms of a particular element have same mass and same chemical properties, while the atoms of different elements are different in masses and chemical properties from each other. Means every element has a characteristic atomic mass. Every element has a characteristic atomic mass. This was told by Dalton. So simply, what is atomic mass? We can say that atomic mass is a particular fixed mass that is present in all the atoms of a particular element, right? So dear students, after the concept of atomic mass was given by Dalton, all the scientists tried to find out the masses of atoms of different elements, but this was really very difficult task, because you know that atom is a very small, very tiny particle, and how it can be weighed, right? How can we weight and how can we measure the absolute mass of an atom? This was actually impossible. So relative atomic masses were determined by comparing the masses of atoms of different elements by using certain chemical reactions and by using the laws of chemical combinations. So today when we are talking about atomic mass, or whenever we tell the atomic mass of a particular element, we are actually telling the relative atomic mass of that particular element. So what is relative atomic mass? The mass which is actually determined by comparing the masses of atoms of different elements. So what is the definition? Let's look at the definition. The relative atomic mass of the atom of an element is defined as the average mass of the atom is compared to 1/12 the mass of one carbon atom. So this is a mass when we are we are speaking like that hydrogen has an atomic mass of 1.008 unit. Suppose we speak that hydrogen has 1.008 unit of atomic mass. That means we are comparing this with 1/12 the mass of carbon atom. Okay, so the concept is actually not very clear to you right now when I have told this definition, right? So this will be gradually clear further in this video. So let's proceed now. How do we determine the relative atomic masses? How do we compare the masses of different elements, like we are comparing the masses of carbon and oxygen atom? How do we do this? Let's understand, let's learn it further in this slide. So suppose we want to decide or determine the relative atomic mass of carbon and oxygen atoms. Carbon and oxygen atoms. So we will perform a chemical reaction in which carbon is combining with oxygen to make carbon monoxide. So experimentally we had determined that every time 3 gram carbon combines with 4 gram oxygen to make carbon monoxide, that total becomes 7 gram. That means if there is 1 gram or 1 unit mass of carbon, then it will be combining with 1.33 unit or 1.33 gram of oxygen. So the ratio of combining of carbon and oxygen elements, ratio of masses of these two elements when they are combining is always 1:1.33. Now to express the atomic masses, we have to set a unit also that will be called atomic mass unit. Suppose we define the atomic mass unit as equal to mass of one carbon atom. So we can say that carbon atom has an atomic mass of 1 unit. Now we know that oxygen atom is 1.33 times heavier as compared to carbon. So we will say that oxygen has an atomic mass of 1.33 unit. So dear students, as we now know the ratio of masses, or we can say the comparison of masses of carbon atoms and oxygen atoms, that is 1 to 1.33. So if we give 1 unit mass to carbon atom, then the mass of oxygen in the same unit will be 1.33. So this is how we had just determined the relative masses of elements, but we have not actually weighed them, right? We have actually not measured the masses, the absolute masses of the atoms of the elements. So this is why this is called relative atomic mass unit. Now we do not change the atomic mass unit. Actually we do not decide or determine the atomic mass unit for every element separately. We have set one standard atomic mass unit for finding out and for expressing the atomic masses of all the elements. Let's look at that atomic mass unit. So dear students, what is atomic mass unit? Here is the definition of atomic mass unit that we today use as an standard is: one atomic mass unit is a mass unit equal to exactly 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. Forget about this 12 that is written with carbon, right? So this is just simply carbon atom. So what is the definition? That it is the 1/12 the mass of one carbon atom. Okay, so this is the atomic mass unit, and how we have determined it, let's understand here. So suppose there was a fruit seller and he did not have standard weights to measure to weigh the mass or weight of different fruits. So he finds out a solution to this problem. What he does, he takes a watermelon and cuts it into 12 exactly equal pieces. Now one piece out of them will be having 1/12 the mass of the whole watermelon. Now he says that this one piece will be used as a fruit mass unit, and he will sell all the fruits by comparing their masses with the mass of this fruit mass unit. So suppose he is selling the apples, right? So he puts apples on one part and he puts the fruit mass unit on the another part. So he will be selling the fruits by using this fruit mass unit. So this is what we have done with atomic mass unit. Suppose this is the carbon atom. This is the carbon atom. And if we break carbon atom into 12 equal parts, 12 equal pieces, then one piece will be having a mass that is 1/12 the mass of one carbon atom. Now we can say that each carbon atom has 12 atomic mass units. So each carbon atom is made up of 12 atomic mass unit. We can say that the mass or atomic mass of a carbon atom is 12 unified mass, because the atomic mass unit today is called unified mass. Earlier the atomic mass unit was called atomic mass unit and abbreviated or expressed by AMU, but today we call it unified mass. We call it unified mass and express it by simply writing small u. So dear students, I hope you got what is atomic mass unit and how do we compare the masses of atoms by using certain chemical reactions and laws of chemical combinations, and how do we determine the relative atomic mass units. What is the definition of relative atomic mass unit? So relative atomic mass unit, once again we will revisit the definition of relative atomic mass unit. This is written here. The relative atomic mass of an atom of an element is defined as the average mass of the atom as compared to 1/12 the mass of one carbon 12 atom. Dear students, you will be confused why this is written carbon 12 atom. Why not simply 1/12 the mass of one carbon atom? The reason is that the atom which we are talking about and to which we have related the atomic mass unit was actually a different was of a particular variety of carbon atoms. There are 2 or 3 different types of carbon atoms found in nature, but most of the carbon atoms have a mass equal to 12 units. So this type of carbon atom is called carbon 12. Certain carbon atoms have 14 unified mass, atomic mass. So that is a different variety of carbon atoms. So these are called actually isotopes, and we will be discussing about isotopes further in this chapter, right? So dear students, let's understand in this chapter or in the next chapter, right? So dear students, let's talk about what is relative atomic mass. We have understood. Now let's look at the notes given here. What is written: while searching for various atomic mass units, scientists initially took 1/12 of the mass of an atom of naturally occurring oxygen, 1/16 the mass of oxygen as the unit. So initially 1/16 the mass of one oxygen atom was taken as a unit. And what was the benefit of this? The benefit was that oxygen reacted with large number of elements and formed the compounds. So comparing the masses of elements, the masses of atoms of elements became quite easy. And then this atomic mass unit gave the masses of most of the elements as the whole numbers, right? So but later it was found that with many of the elements actually the mass was not coming in whole numbers, and there were certain other reasons. So because of this we now changed the definition of atomic mass unit and we brought it to 1/12 the mass of one carbon 12 atom. So I hope you got the concept of atomic mass unit and the concept of relative atomic masses. How do we compare the masses, right? So the video has already been so long. We will be covering the next topic in the next video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you really like it. Thank you.